It's a Leicester City career mode series. As you guys did see in the first episode, Meltzer, he won against Watford 2-0. Then they beat Cardiff 2-1. Then they beat Wycombe 6-1 in the Cup. Then they beat Sunderland 2-0. Today we have Preston, Coventry in the derby, a Carabao Cup tie away to Premier League club Aston Villa and Huddersfield, and then deadline day. But it doesn't look like some players will be transfer listed will be leaving. Not leaving. Maddison hasn't received a. Now Maddison has received a transfer offer. Luke Thomas is not going to leave. Maddison, that's a lot of money. Oh, what's happening, Andrew? Don't say that, man. What's happening? So Maddison, we are going to stall. We're not going to respond to that yet. We'll see by the end of the window because Maddison could depart. Tielemans has finally received an offer to go to Benfica, 39 million. We have a lot of money for a championship club, but we will rebuild the squad probably next summer. So they don't want to pay £50 million for Tielemans. But Preston North End, but Maddison has received. Aye, Andrew, do it after this video. I've seen it, don't worry. Right, so guys, Ruben Loftus-Cheek will start. Harvey Barnes will start. As Maddison moves in back to Cam. Jamie Justin is very tired today. So Luke Thomas will start, but Christensen will move to right back. And also Iverson comes in, goal for his first appearance of the championship season and the whole season so far. It's going to be a very tough game at Deepdale. Preston North End away. Prediction chat, please, guys. I'm going to go 2-0 Leicester. Cameos here at Deepdale. Question is, can Leicester make it 5 wins out of 5 in the but 4 wins in a row in the league would be great. Says they know the Coventry derby at the weekend is tough, but they've got to take on Preston North End on the road first. James Maddison has been offered to leave to go to Sporting Lisbon for £51 million, but they're Leicester still the only team without slipping up a single point this season. Preston down in the relegation zone, only on a point. They are struggling. But we have received a £51 million offer for James Maddison to go to Sporting Lisbon and maybe wait until the end of this month in case there's any other clubs that maybe want him. But that's a lot of money. He's going to have over something like £100 million. Well, Freddie Woodman was all over Kilmarnock, that team in Scotland a couple of years ago. Diaby, brilliant football manager. Alan Bowder, brilliant and football manager as well. Troy Parrott is dangerous as well. And Josh Umland's dangerous too. But guys, also we'll just wait until the end of the window to see if Maddison gets any more offers, but we haven't accepted and we're not rejected either for him to go to Sporting Lisbon for £51 million. But Maddison is in the team today. We haven't accepted anything yet. He doesn't know, but if we get any more offers like from a really big club, Sporting are big but not that big, but we'll try and maybe get it in. Well, today in comes to the team Luke Thomas, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Harvey Barnes as well, and Iverson in goal. Daniel Alves, the goalkeeper, makes his first appearance of the season. Can he do well under Bielsa? I think he can, as Bielsa's tactics are all about right. But here we go. Come on, Leicester. Maddison knows that double against Sunderland got him the offer to Sporting, but we haven't accepted or rejected it yet. We haven't decided yet. If any more offers come in this window, we'll have to navigate Cliff clubs about letting Maddison go. But it's up to me if I let him go or not. It's up to me if he wants him to go or not. There's Maddison. Got 2 great penalties against Sunderland at the weekend. Here's Harvey Barnes. Back post would be great. Looks for Garnacho here. Maddison. Barnes. Bruton. Good touch. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Good save, Freddie Woodman. Oh, Bielsa probably very happy again. Bielsa's confident of what he can do. Here in charge of Leicester City. Maddison's corner. The Belgian got a touch on it, but he just couldn't hit it down or anything. Christensen playing in the right back role today. Well, we're playing at left back, of course. And here comes the full back. Knocks over the bar. He's criticising himself. Christensen knows he's playing in the Championship, trying to get up to the Premier League, of course. The first time of asking. Forward from Freddie Woodman. Maddison, well done. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. On to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes onto Christensen. As Christensen cuts back inside. Good block and good deflection into the Preston North End players from Diaby. Dipler, on loan from Manchester City. Showing a bit of quality. Well done by Luke Thomas. Good twice there by Luke Thomas. And he gets it again, does Luke Thomas. Johnny Evans, be careful. Luke Thomas. Alexander Garnacho. It's passing Daka back to Garnacho, been very important so far this season. There's Alexander Garnacho. Oh, Preston really are struggling to deal with that. Penalty given. It's penalty has been given. As Alexander Garnacho wins a penalty kick for Leicester City. He scored twice against Sunderland at the weekend. From the penalty spot did Maddison. And he beats Freddie Woodman. He goes down the middle. And James Maddison refuses to celebrate on what could be potentially his final appearance. We haven't accepted anything, but he doesn't know he wants to depart yet. But it looks like at the moment he will be staying because he's scoring goals. That's 3 penalties scored this season so far from James Maddison. Can he score and keep Bielsa in the title race in his first season in charge of the club? But for the all-important James Maddison, what a stylish man that is. And James Maddison scores for the 2nd game running. But that's 3 goals in 2 games for Maddison, all from the penalty spot. That's 3 penalties Maddison has took this season, and he scored all 3 of them. 2 down the middle and 1 to the right. Well done by James Maddison, practicing well and training the penalties he does. Barnes. Or for passing Daka. Christensen's got to get round that man, he does well there. And here is Harvey Barnes. Cuts in on that left foot. Cuts in on the left foot now. It's Garnacho. Good save, Freddie Woodman. Garnacho says he loves his experience joining on loan for Manchester United for the to join in the Championship. Garnacho to pass to Daka. Look for Harvey Barnes there. For Paddock. Well beaten by Johnny Evans. Passing Daka. To Harvey Barnes here. Barnes looks for Maddison. Well, James Maddison knows he hasn't departed yet. There's Harvey Barnes. Obviously, Harvey Barnes rejected the move to the MLS. Turn on the Belgian. Well done by the Belgian. Iverson is yet to concede a goal on his first appearance of the season for the goalkeeper. Says he's hoping to have a good start to his life here. That's in Daka now. Harvey Barnes is alongside him. Lost by Harvey Barnes. Tielemans isn't involved once again. Tielemans has barely been involved in the Championship. Coventry are Derby rivals who we play at the weekend at the King Power Stadium coming up. At the moment we're going into that as clear favourites probably. So we are that Bielsa is controlling and getting the team going good. Here's Harvey Barnes. He's got an electric change of pace here. And Maddison's in the middle. Cunningham gets it away now. It's going to be James Maddison to whip one in again. Oh, good tap. A knock just over the bar with the overhead kick. From the acrobatic effort there from passing Daka. Oh, he did look like he had his back, but he's alright. Hopefully he is alright. Freddie Woodman scrambling back on it. Unlucky for passing Daka, who's still yet to score in the Championship and has scored 2 cup goals already this season. Scored more than Vardy, of course. Vardy hasn't scored a single goal. Anderson to passing Daka. Batron. And it is passing Daka. Good save by Freddie Woodman. Bielsa really happy with his team's performance again. And Maddison heads it back. And that is half time. It's Preston North End 0, Leicester City 1. Leicester 1 up at the break through another penalty kick from that man, James Maddison. Scored 2 penalties at the weekend in the 2-0 win over Sunderland. He scores a penalty tonight, so he's took 3 penalties this season, Maddison. He's scored all 3 of them. Bielsa has got the right tactics for him. Although change at the break from quite a tired Leicester City squad, but Leicester know they are 1 up at half time, and Bielsa, his tactics are getting the tactics right for the 5th game running. In all competitions, 5 games played, 5 wins. Remember guys, it's on world class, it's difficult, but we've got the handballs and all that on, so that's why it's been given penalties. Troy Paddock. Lays it off. Oh, and they've levelled things up at the start of the second half. Preston are level. 4 minutes in the second half. Iverson concedes to Dotty tonight. Sally Preston, just their first effort of the game. And they are level against Leicester City. Is this Leicester team finally going to slip down and up? Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Luke Thomas. Although Garnacho, he's fouled, but he plays on. And he'd like to continue. Does Alexander Garnacho? He wants to continue. And Madison's in the middle. Freddie Woodman's off his line well. Daka to Brunson. Good for the midfielder. Well, the midfielder score on the opening day of the season. He's only got the one goal since joining the club. Cleared by Preston. Troy Parrott. Well done by Luke Thomas there, and Johnny Evans will help him out. Well done, Johnny Evans, for Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas for pass to Daka, and Daka releases Madison. He's not got the pace much more anymore, Madison. Garnacho and Daka. Harvey Barnes to Battleland, and now it's Harvey Barnes on the angle. And Harvey Barnes makes it 2-1 Leicester. Leicester back in front here in Preston and Deepdale. And it's Harvey Barnes with his first goal of the season in the Championship. Is he got a goal in him? He certainly does. But what an angle to score from Harvey Barnes, the left-sided midfield winger, who's playing right now out on the right. And Rose, he's just belted that beyond Freddie Woodman. It's Preston Northend 1, Leicester City 2. Leicester back in front, and it's that man Harvey Barnes has decided to reject MLS to stay in the Championship for the time being, but he could still leave before the end of the window. He could still leave, guys, remember, before the end of the window. His first Championship goal and his first goal of the season. Hassan Daka over the top. Madison's very tired, but will sail. He still continues on the pitch. Well done. Madison and Harvey Barnes. Madison and Harvey Barnes. No, they could still leave beyond this window. Here's Christensen. Great ball, and that is actually Daka's header. Well saved by Freddie Woodman. Well, Jamie Vardy. Vardy is going to come on. Lee Fitton is going to come on, and Tillemans, who's not barely been involved in the Championship so far this season, is going to come on. We wanted 50 million from Benfica for him, but they didn't want to pay that, so they are rejected it. So he's not leaving for Benfica. Another club might come in for him, but probably will most likely. Addison out to Luke Thomas, and Luke Thomas wins a throw in for Leicester on the left. The free subs finally arrive on. Thomas to Lee. Back to Rune. On to Alexander Garnacho. Look, Thomas back to Tillemans. Tillemans for Batcherland. That's a good block to deny him. Harvey Barnes. Back to Christensen. In by Christensen. Tillemans, well won. Back by Lee. And Batcherland on the edge of the area. He wins it back though. For Harvey Barnes, who goes down. Oh! Almost went in that defender there, he did. Bashina will come on for Batcherland, and Drewsbury Hall is also going to come on, but for Harvey Barnes. Alexander Garnacho is very tired on the left, but still continues. Will Preston punish us for the tired legs? Cheetah, well done by the Belgian. Barnes, Lee, to Batcherland. Batcherland forward, and it's Jamie Vardy! Jamie Vardy with his first goal of the season finally gets himself a goal. Jamie Vardy's having a party. His first Championship goal on the mark of Bielsa. The number 9 is delighted. He's finally got past the goalkeeper in. The first goal of the season finally for Jamie Vardy. Took him until the middle of August to score, but he's happy. He's finally got himself a Championship goal, and his teammates are absolutely delighted to see him off of it. Jamie Vardy having a party. Jamie Vardy knows his goal tally is going to have to get better now. It's great to see that Jamie Vardy's finally got himself a goal that potentially secures this win for Leicester, and it will. Lee to Vardy. Back to Lee. Over to Dewsbury Hall here on the right. Look at that from Vardy. It's Vardy party. It's Vardy party back to Tielemans. It's deflected. But offside, I think. I don't think a foul's been given against somebody, one Leicester player handballing it or something. That must have been given. Garnacho into Lee. Lee to Vardy. Vardy. Looking for Alexander Garnacho there. Tielemans. Vardy, but it doesn't matter. It finishes. Full time at Digital. Preston North End 1, Leicester City 3. Bielsa has been in charge of Leicester 5 games. He's won all 5 of them. 4 league games. He's won all 4 as well. So Leicester continue to 100% start to the league. Preston, no, they had a shift their movement, but they couldn't do it. But Jimmy Vardy got himself a goal. Madison scored a yellow penalty, 3 out of 3 from the spotless team for Madison. He was subbed off, but he really knows he's in great form right now. But good to see that it's good also to see that Jamie Vardy has finally scored. It's Jamie Vardy having a party. Dominant performance, pressing on the 2 shots tonight. Southampton also have got another massive win in the Championship. But Bielsa will be absolutely delighted with his Leicester players again. Okay, there is no easy games in this league, but you've got to try and fight again in the Premier League. Got competition for placeship, but Jimmy Justin was dropped for fitness tonight. Deserved our goals tonight, and we also will be very happy going into that derby against Coventry. Still the 2 points clear at the top of the league are Leicester City. Can they go this whole season unbeaten? The way they're playing it looks like it, but you never know. And Bertit has went out on loan for 12 months at least. Leicester let him go out on loan from the Championship club. And that youngster's all went on loan. He's only 18. He's getting the experience he needs from the Championship club. Iheanacho is a player I would. Bielsa's wanting to sell. Iheanacho for 12.5 million to Braga. Braga could happen. Coventry in the derby. Coventry in the derby at the King Power Stadium. This isn't time for predictions, boys. Everybody at Leicester will just prepare properly because it's a derby. I'm happy with the squad he's got. He's happy with the squad Bielsa he's got already. He's happy with the squad he's got in the ahead of the derby. Jamie Vardy wants to play today, and Bielsa is talking to him after scoring a goal midweek for his first goal of the season. Jamie Vardy does start the derby. Lee will start as well today as Bruno drops to the bench. James Maddison is out wide on the right as Tielemans starts. Jimmy Justin will start out at left back this time. Well, Christensen is at right back again. But also Iverson starts in goal in the derby. Can this be a Leicester performance? Leicester looking to make it 3 wins in a row at home without conceding a single goal. But here we go. Leicester versus Coventry in the derby. Leicester versus Coventry in the derby. Leicester really know their Championship title hopes are well clear as they're 2 points clear at the top of the Championship after 4 straight wins under Bielsa and an Aston Villa Cup game in midweek. The boys must try and do well and remain unbeaten in the derby. But the offer from Sporting has still been stalled by Leicester because Maddison is in the matchday squad for the derby today after playing in a role at Preston. As Maddison doesn't look like he'll leave right now as the window is still open for some weeks to go. Well, Jimmy Justin, he does come into... Well, a couple of changes for the Leicester team today. James Justin comes in, Lee comes in, and Tielemans and Vardy both come in. Vardy scored midweek for his first goal of the season, so he does start today. But these Leicester players, so they'll never. But the fans all believe on their safe side as their Championship chances of winning a title is massive at the moment as the derby versus Coventry at home. Victor Gyökeres very loves Coventry City, so he does start today. Sean Maguire leads the line with him, I think. Victor Gyökeres, he will be defo, the danger man. Michael Rose played for Aberdeen years ago. Okay, and Leicester will kick off the East Midlands derby. What a derby we have today. The sporting offer is still being stalled by Leicester City, as Madison is still at the club. It was in midweek team news. Was Madison, he does start the derby as well today. Aston Villa in the Cup and midweek coming will be tricky, but we've got to focus on the derby. Here's Maguire. He leads it back, and Coventry get the first shot of the derby. But Iverson got down well, did the goalkeeper then against Preston. He conceded Sally, but he still starts. Oh, he's really getting down well. Here's the backup goalkeeper normally, but here's routinely doing what he can in this championship season. Another effort. Side netting only this time, but Iverson happy he's got the goal kick finally. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Vardy. Garnacho. Tielemans gets there first. Watford and Bristol City drawing 1-1 already. Jesus Christ. There's Maguire. Coventry started the better in the derby. In this all-round East Midlands derby. It's Maguire. Poor touch from him. He also knows his career as manager so far is going well, very well. Need 5 wins from a possible 5. Looking for 6 wins in a row. His 5th win in a row in the league would be excellent today. Ahead of that Aston Villa Cup game in midweek at Villa Park. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Look for Tielemans there. Tielemans has barely had much action in the championship. There's Victor Gyökeres. He beats Christensen and he beats Iverson. 1-0 Coventry. They lead 1-0 in an important derby for Leicester. Nelson, his first ever derby as manager. 40 with Defo win today comfortably, but Coventry lead 1-0. And they know this derby's their championship army. Iverson unlucky there. Iverson desperate. Tell about the team in the derby, but it's Victor Gyökeres. Very dangerous man he is. His 3rd of the season. And they're 1 up in the derby here in the East Midlands. Tielemans over the top for Vardy. Great touch by Vardy. Coventry know they're up for the derby. Southampton 1 up down at Wigan. Well, up at Wigan. There's Dabu. Elsa not happy with his Leicester players so far. They're just not communicating defensively like they normally do. They've got to stay in this game, they do. Trying their best to do it. It's Maguire into Gyökeres. But Iverson dropped it in. Thankfully got it. Lee, get it clear, my boy. He does in the end, thankfully. Christensen to Madison. Tielemans. Back to James Madison, looking to score for the 3rd game running. From the penalty spot is James Madison. Sporting have still got their offers stalled. Because at the moment where the way Madison's playing, it doesn't look like he's going to be leaving. And Iverson claiming goal kick. It's giving him fully goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is desperate to repay. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Tielemans. Tielemans almost found Madison there. Down goes a Coventry player. Madison brought him down. Well done, Lee. Madison is booked for the second home game in a row. He really has to watch what he's doing, James Madison. Here come Coventry as they look to try and go 2 up. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Tielemans. Good stuff, Tielemans. Here's Garnacho. On to James Justin. The team have all been pretty poor going forward. Not been our usual selves today. Elsa would want something before half time. Tielemans out wide, and here's Garnacho. Good shot, good save though, but first shot of the game for Leicester. Elsa hoping for a better performance now. Tielemans to the back post. Lee And it's back to Garnacho. Garnacho having a couple of chances now. Garnacho knows he's on loan from Manchester United. A bit of quality in the squad with him. Tielemans, back post would be nice. That is, it's deep. It's cleared by Coventry. Coventry, they do get it successfully cleared. Are they going to lead at the break? It does look like that. Eccles. Bruno Dabu. Johnny goes, no penalty. It's half time, Leicester City 0. Coventry 1 up in the derby. Looks like a first defeat of the season for Bielsa side. Harvey Barnes is going to come on for Tielemans, and Maddison will move behind Jimmy Vardy. Harvey Barnes did score at Preston in midweek, and he is desperate to do well this afternoon. Well done by Lee already. Here's Garnacho. That's beautiful from Garnacho there. Lost by Garnacho though. Oh, and Johnny Evans has slipped up there and slipped. James Justin's going to have to stay on in the middle. It's Eccles who whips it back post. Coventry really are trying to knock at the door to try and get that elusive second goal. Vardy party. He looked forward there for Maddison or Harvey Barnes, he did. Just isn't going the Leicester team's will to Leicester City today. Isn't going their way at all. Good block. Lost by Johnny Evans now. Leicester going to have to get it cleared successfully. They do, thankfully. A mully break from it. Oh yes, they will. Harvey Barnes is really in behind here. Here is Harvey Barnes. What can he do though? Can he shoot himself? No, he lays it back for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Vardy. Good header down by Vardy. It's Garnacho. Good shots. Oh, Coventry. Can they get out of their own area? Barnes. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Barnes. Good turn. Maddison to Garnacho. Back to Maddison. Great turn there by Vardy. Vardy! Coventry, no. They remain one up in this derby for the time being. Lee. Harvey Barnes, through ball. It's Vardy. Vardy party. Maddison. Block. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is there! And Ruben Loftus-Cheek finally equalises. Leicester level after 67 minutes, and it's Ruben Loftus-Cheek with his second goal since joining on loan from Chelsea. Desperate to do well in the Championship. Coventry just couldn't give us out forever. Maddison's shot was blocked, but Ruben Loftus-Cheek came up to be in the corner for his second goal in the Championship this season on loan from Chelsea Football Club. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek is delighted he's on loan. That's his second goal of the season. That could be so important as well for Leicester City. Lost by Garnacho. Here come Coventry. And Coventry at the shot, but Iverson got down to it very well. Nice save. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Maddison. Maddison for Lee. And Lee looked to return it to Maddison there. Christensen well in there. Finds Harvey Barnes. He finds Vardy. That's Harvey Barnes. Look at Harvey Barnes. He's just in creative mode today. He really has done that right very well. Great ball in as well. Garnacho's in the middle. Headed away. Maddison looked at it. Justin dealt with it very well. Johnny Evans to Maddison. Barnes. And look at Ruben Loftus-Cheek here. He finds Jamie Vardy, who's onside. It's Jamie Vardy! And Jamie Vardy, man of the scorer winner in the derby! What a comeback from the Bielsa side. It's Jamie Vardy having a party! At the moment, that's going to be 2 goals in 2 games for Jamie Vardy. It looks like the derby might be going Leicester's way now. They were one down at half time, and Bielsa told them, try your best, boys, you can do it in the second half. And they lead the derby 2-1. Shrewsbury Hall on. Blutman on as well. And Bashida is going to come on for Johnny Evans in defence. But it's Rillau. Bielsa proud of his derby team. Jimmy Vardy scored in midweek. He scores today. Vardy party. It's 2 goals in 2 games now for that man Jimmy Vardy, who's starting to get the tactics right and starting to score goals now. Super Leicester. La, la, la. Coventry. Bielsa. Well done into Lee. Lee onto Beatman. Harvey Barnes. That's a good hold up from him. Look for Christensen, but Eccles deals with him. Throw into Leicester though on the right. Beatman into the middle for Barnes. Vardy party. Up to Harvey Barnes now. Oh, he's still going here, Harvey Barnes. He's still got it. He's still got it. And he lays it back for Shrewsbury Hall, who's become the captain today. And Coventry are destroyed in the derby. Coventry, bye-bye. Bye-bye back home. And East Midlands derby is going to be won by Leicester City. Bielsa's got the tactics right once more. And it's Shrewsbury Hall who's just become the captain this afternoon. It's incredible how Shrewsbury Hall is delighted to get his first goal in the championship. He's never going to give up as a Leicester player. And Shrewsbury Hall has never ended his career at Leicester. He's decided to stay loyal with the local lads. Full-time whistle's blown. Leicester City 3, Coventry City 1. And Leicester win the derby. Win the first derby of the season after it was 1-0 Coventry at half-time. But Leicester go and win 3-1 and then Leicester have the quality just to go and punish it. There's Shrewsbury Hall scored the third goal of the game today for Leicester. And for coming on as a substitute to come on as captain. He's proud of his teammates and himself. There's Harvey Barnes. What a performance today from Harvey Barnes off the bench, especially at half-time. But Leicester City, they really knew how to put a second half of fight, and they did. 3 goals, brilliant for Bielsa. Another massive win for Leicester. Foxes! Well, Bielsa very, very happy. Another interview, happiness indeed for himself. Goals win games, that is the question. You get the idea right. We deserved our goals again today. Coventry. We had to stay switched on or we could have fallen badly. We've got Aston Villa in the next round of the Carabao Cup, whereas that's in the Championship. Still 3 points clear, now 3 points clear. Brilliant to see, but it's incredible how Bielsa has found the tactics. He's got the tactics right every single game he's been involved as manager, of course. Jamie Vardy, great performance from Jamie Vardy. So Jamie Justin has been given an offer. So Sporting, they don't want Maddison anymore, that's fine. Daka is not going to fellow club Southampton. So trip to Birmingham today against Aston Villa in the Cup. So today, Danny Ward starts back in goal. Good to see. Shrewsbury Hall will start today. Maddison will start there. Harvey Barnes will start on the right. And Viesekin will also... he will start as Viesekin is dropped to the bench. Viesekin will play in defensive areas today against a very hard Aston Villa side. Next in chat place, guys, I'm going to go 1-0 to lead Leicester. Maddison desperate to do well. Sporting said they don't want Maddison anymore, so Maddison looks like he will be staying beyond this window. So a week to go though. That could still change. But here we go. In the first round of the Carabao Cup, Bielsa's Leicester City beat Wickham away 6-1. But this is a Premier League club they're playing now, Aston Villa, who they're going to have to play very well against if they want any chance of winning. Aston Villa, their team is very strong in real life under Unai Emery. They're all strong in career mode too. Roy Wilson there, the better youngster. Oliver Torres, never heard of him. I think he's a youngster too. Well, after the win in the derby against Coventry at the weekend, Danny Ward comes back into goal. Sebastian Busselin comes into defence. Drewsbury Hall starts after a great goal. Harvey Barnes starts as well. But how will this Leicester team do against Aston Villa of the Premier League in the Carabao Cup this evening? And Aston Villa will kick off here. Bielsa there on the touchline saying, come on lads, we've got to keep it going. Let's go. Oliver Torres to Kamara. Torres is going to be dangerous. Out to Jacob Ramsey here. He's going to be very dangerous to deal with, but Christensen deal with him very well. Nicely done. Maddison trying to go route one. Maddison has Sporting have dropped out of the interest on him. This is good play from Villa. They really know they're up for the game and they know they are clear favourites just for tonight. Or from Danny Ward. Good header down by Vardy. Couldn't find nobody though. Torres does make his debut. He must have just joined the club. Here's Harvey Barnes though. Barnes into Vardy. Good play from those two. Great play. And it's Jamie Vardy. Tipped over the bar by Martinez. Vardy looking to score for the third game running, but Leicester's out of positive, the Championship side. Barnes. Heads it back to James Maddison here. Maddison. Johnny Evans at the back post here. Johnny Evans. Evans is going to have to run back to defence as quickly as possible as Aston Villa look to break. They get it away. Barnes, well done. Lucky Ruben Loftus-Cheek, that's so unlucky. Sheena needs to deal with this as much as possible cleanly, and he doesn't. It's a penalty against the man on loan from Liverpool. That's a poor challenge by him, and he's at centre-back tonight. He's yellow carded only. It's Watkins versus Danny Ward. And Danny Ward makes the save. Danny Ward, fantastic penalty save by Danny Ward. And it's not going to be double punishment for Leicester City. Danny Ward, excellent penalty save to keep the scoreline for the moment at 0-0. Good block, Ruben Loftus-Cheek having an impressive career on loan from Chelsea. Digne. Here's Watkins. To that post. Villa are piling on so much pressure, and Torres is in behind here. Good save, Danny Ward. But Danny Ward, he was smartly off his line there. Was that Superman, Danny Ward. Ruben Loftus-Cheek loses it. Watkins. He's still got it, Watkins. Watkins! Danny Ward with a save again. Danny Ward is making good saves so far for Leicester City. Including that penalty save that he made. Christensen. Keep an eye on him, that's it, lads. Watkins. Good defending from Leicester City. Well, they're a Championship side, but they have got the players that can do it. Here's Vardy Party. On to Harvey Barnes here. Barnes into Maddison. Maddison. Owen Maddison releases Jamie Vardy. Good save, Martinez up the other end from Leicester City. Maddison. There's plenty of power behind that one. One in the middle to get it for Leicester though. Martinez. Ford. Christensen well won. The man on loan from Liverpool. Gets it away. Maddison runs onto it and keeps it well and does well here. Here's James Justin. He's out on the left here. James Justin wins a free kick for Leicester. Does the fullback. It's Alexander Garnacho over the free kick. Up by the wall of Villas though. Well done, James Justin. Giving it in the Villa half. You'll love to see it, don't you? All lost by James Maddison. Dunker, down he goes. A couple of Villa players going down in the areas. Maddison is booked for his challenge. He was booked at the weekend. Was James Maddison in the Premier League, but he's booked today. Or tonight. Maddison. Look for Garnacho there. Good block from the man on loan, that youngster on loan from Liverpool. And he's in the middle defending. He has defended it though. He's heads it over his own crossbar. Villa trying to push for this. It's headed down by Villa, but Danny Ward flows himself across again. Danny Ward keeping the scoreline at 0-0 for the time being. Buendia. Jacob Ramsey high into the air. Johnny Evans away. Barnes can't get it now. And it's Dendonka. And Villa lead just a minute before half-time. They really know that they're punishing every chance they get. Oh, and Danny Ward is just unlucky not to get it out. Dendonka gives the Premier League side the lead against the Championship leaders, who have definitely got the players to create a chance. Christensen to Harvey Barnes here. Vardy. Oh, lucky Jamie Vardy. And Drewsbury Hall went in nastily. It's half time, it's Aston Villa 1, Leicester City 0. Leicester have had to play very well though. Hands up to them. Opatuna and Fees are both going to come on at half time in this Carabao Cup second round, as Leicester trying to not go out just yet in the cup. James Justin to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. James Justin. And to Alexander Garnacho. Back to James Justin. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Garnacho's out on the left himself. And it is Alexander Garnacho. He's got to beat his marker. He beats his marker really well. He beats Martinez as well. He tried to head it, get down for somebody to head it down and in. Hardy. And Butman. Whoa, what a touch! Good touch from the substitute, but Martinez got down well again. Harvey Barnes can keep it in, please. He does. It's the genius Maddison now. James Justin, good touch would be nice. It's excellent to Johnny Evans. Dominic Christensen there. Fees onto Christensen. Christensen onto Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes has really trying to get done that touchline very well. Villa really are reading our passes. Tony Evans does stay on Torres. Christensen gets it away at the far post. Villa know they've got to try and get a double their lead to try and secure the win against us. He's away. Harvey Barnes here. Harvey Barnes knows he's all alone here, but he's still got it somehow. Harvey Barnes, he's still got it. He's still running with it. Plays it into Jimmy Vardy. He's got teammates alongside him. James Justin to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, onto Vardy. Vardy, it's Maddison! And James Maddison equalised it after 60 minutes. Leicester level in the Carabao Cup. That's why you never estimate and never doubt a Championship side who've got powerful players like Maddison. And the way it's going, Maddison doesn't look like he will be departing this month. He'll be staying in England for a Championship club. Great goal by James Maddison to level it up for the Championship side. Brilliant to see it, and Leicester are level. Ashley Young into the middle, Johnny Evans away. Villa, be careful. Careful, Leicester City, well done. Brunina to Jamie Vardy here. James Maddison. Maddison. Oh, Harvey Barnes almost got there. Kamara. Watkins, good save by Danny Ward, got down well. Lafie on for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And Daka is going to come on for Vardy Party. It's incredible how this Leicester City team really knows. So 15 minutes to go. Wendia into the middle. Liam Bailey's header. Good save, Danny Ward, though. And now it's going to be long from Danny Ward. Garnacho, Maddison. Garnacho, play on ref. That's it. Lee. On to Garnacho. And Garnacho goes through one. And Daka. He just puts it over the bar. On comes Super John McGinn. Martinez forward from the Villa keeper. Garnacho to Lee. Well done, Garnacho, keeping it in the Villa half. James Justin to Lee. Lee, it's a good ball from him. Garnacho hits it. Oh, just wide from the man alone for Manchester United. Really knows he's on a bit of a goal drought recently, but he has still got the confidence in his left boot. Martinez forward from the Villa number 1. Good play. Maddison out to James Justin. Garnacho onto Lee. James Justin is all alone here. I don't know how James Justin's all alone here. And Martinez dealt with his effort. Hi, friendly man. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Maddison with a corner. Petite back post. Oh! And Leicester just won this Carabao Cup tie against Aston Villa. Villa were favourites today. In this Carabao Cup tie, man, it's Magic Maddison again. Bielsa knows his tactics are getting the tactics right for the Championship side. And Petit off the bench this evening, batters it home. Here's the centre-back, really up for a fight in the Championship. It's really how a Carabao Cup winner is over. It's not over yet, though. McGinn, Ginier, Leon Bailey. Villa only have to take one chance. Nice man, Hubert. But that's a full-time whistle in the Carabao Cup, and it finishes Aston Villa 1, Leicester City 2, through to the next round of the Carabao Cup for a late winner for Leicester, who were not favourites tonight. Aston Villa were clearly favourites because they're the Premier League club. But I mean, you take the win. Bournemouth, aye, next Bournemouth. Let me answer. I think anything's possible. If you come here as a Championship side, it's going to be hard, but you know you've got to do it.
No further.
I'm on the Foxes. Right, guys, next episode we will be playing Huddersfield. Harvey Barnes has finally received another offer. We'll see if Ajax can give us a bit more money than they actually have offered. No, I don't support Leicester, mate. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm just doing it for fun. Also, will he get £31 million? It looks like it's going to be a flat-out reject from Bielsa himself, as Ajax just won't pay extra money. Guys, that is going to be it for this episode. We're going to see us in the next round of the Carabao Cup as well.